Friendly reminder, as a white American woman, yeah, I will no longer be dating white men.
I don't like clowns.
Yes, and
Write a check. You just bought a Tesla.
I can wipe it off with a towel.
No,
it's not.
No,
a heat.
it is a hate crime, sir. It is a hate crime.
Listen,
Did you write a swastika on there?
I'm sorry you're upset.
Did you write a swastika?
It didn't even work.
You are so fucking pathetic.
I'm sorry you're upset. It didn't even work. Really? These lefties are vile. Let's go back to that interaction and see if this guy understands that the FAFO equation is real. The more you F around, the more you're going to find out.
It's at the police right now. It's being fingerprinted.
What do you mean it's being fingerprinted?
Because they were trying to track you down. Thankfully, Facebook tracked you down.
I said, I'm sorry.
For what?
And I
For what?
apologize.
For what?
I have nothing against
For
your
what?
car, and I have nothing against you.
So why
Okay.
would you write a swastika on a Tesla?
Obviously, I have something against Elon Musk, but that's not the
So
way
Elon
to show
Musk owns that car because
No,
it was
he
bought
owns
and
the
paid
company.
for. It was bought and paid for a long time
That's
ago.
why it's misguided, and obviously, I did not intend to do this.
All right.
Oh, he didn't mean to do it. He doesn't like Elon Musk. He's since been charged with a number of offences, including criminal mischief and harassment. Now, this mindless vandalism from the left is nothing new, nor are attacks against cars. They've been doing it for years. It just wasn't directed exclusively to Teslas in the past. Here is an oldie but a goodie. A lefty caught keying a vehicle because it had a pro-Trump sticker. I think he's more scared of the wife than the cops. Imagine being married to this aging soy boy.
Heavenly angels must envy your beauty.
The green Toyota Tundra pickup truck that you walked up to, you don't remember what you did? What did you do to it?
I scratched it.
Why? Was it the bumper sticker? And she's got a sticker that says, "Let's go Brandon" or something.
Yeah, I guess it infuriated me.
That's the only reason you did it? You don't know who owns the truck or anything?
Yeah, that's the only reason I did it.
Was it a key?
No, it's my key off. Yeah.
Do you know which key you used?
No, I have no idea.
I'm guessing you know it's expensive to repaint a truck.
I'm gonna have to repaint the truck.
Did you?
Stupid, idiotic, and I'm gonna get stuck in the truck. Get the fucking much up.
And you should.
Yeah.
But
I made a stupid mistake.
Mr. Brothers, here's the unfortunate news. She wants to press charges, so I have to take you to jail, sir, so I need you to turn around. When you damage someone's property over $1,000, it's a felony.
And we're training on you.
For a felony criminal mischief.
That's a felony?
It's about $6,000 to repaint the truck. He has to go to jail, and tomorrow morning he'll have first appearance in front of a judge.
Stupid.
Don't.
I influence mankind.
It's time to speak up. They're rolling back segregation. They are rolling back segregation. To be clear, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is still in place and has not been disbanded. But we know what their goal is. There is always step one in a process, and we absolutely know what their goal is. This time, white people, we are the ones that are going to be on the front crossing that bridge. Do you hear me? We are the ones that are going to stand in the streets.
Oh, hell no!
Our black countrymen have done their time at the front of the lines, and it is our turn. It is our turn to face the water hoses and to face the dogs and to face the tear gas, because we have let this happen. Not on my watch.
Not on her watch, folks. Imagine being so unhinged with fantasies about the return of segregation. Do these people have jobs?
Let me walk into a business and see a whites only sign. I'm white. I'm about as white as they get. Look at how pale I am, man. And I will use every ounce of that white privilege I've got to absolutely up their day.
Fucking try it.
We're sick of your shit.
Destruction of property is a perfectly viable source of protest. No harming humans, obviously. Yeah. Human life is sacred no matter whose it is. But property is, these are just things. These are just cars.
They're just cars. I wonder if she'd call the cops if I destroyed her Subaru. And bad news, white men, these awfuls will not date you. I just hope you can cope with the devastation and pick up the shattered pieces of your life.
Friendly reminder, as a white American woman, I will no longer be dating white men. I'm looking for anything other than a white man, okay? Just a heads up.
This tender morsel.
I found out today that somebody that I work with is a conservative, and he's somebody who's really intelligent, and he's somebody who works in climate tech as a super smart guy, somebody I would never have thought was conservative, and apparently he is. And it's surprising, and it's disgusting. But what's most surprising to me is the level of sudden hatred that I have for him. Sudden hatred for this man who I used to respect suddenly just went boop, and I hate him now.
My dream is of eternity with you.
I saw sexual assault with female hostages.
Keith says things got worse for him after Aviva was released and that early ceasefire collapsed.
The terrorists became very mean and very cruel and violent.
More so?
Much more so. They were beating me and starving me.
Do you think they starved you or they just didn't have food?
No, I think they starved me, and they would often eat in front of me and not offer me food.
What in God's name was she thinking? Yes, the Hamas terrorists don't have food, Leslie. Do any of them look emaciated at their sick hostage handover rallies?
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
You lie. Just to please me.
Joining me now is Sky News contributor Kosha Gator. Kosha, let's start with an incredible story. A toddler aged around 3 has been booted from a British kindergarten after being accused of abuse against sexual orientation and gender identity. And this poor kid is not alone. In the 2022-23 academic period, 93 other children in state primary schools in the UK were suspended or permanently excluded for homophobia or transphobia during that period. As J.K. Rowling noted today, this is totalitarian insanity. If you think small children should be punished for being able to recognise sex, you are a dangerous zealot who should be nowhere near kids. I can't help but agree with that. I mean, throwing kids out of preschool and primary school over gender identity sensitivities, that seems mad.
The dreams of youth are the regrets of maturity.
What's he doing? Good morning! Good morning, Papa.
Did you just wake up from your nap?
No! No!
Good morning, no! Oh my goodness, no!
Oh, it's a chicken. Okay.
Ow! What are you doing?
Ready, Ken? Another one.
Get it.
What is that power stance? What is this? What kind of house do we live in?
Riley, look at me.
Toffee.
What face you make when you see a girl walk in the house with a stained booty?
It is a messed up world.